Welcome. In front of me is a Realme C21, and today I'll go for unboxing along with an overview of this phone. So just jump straight to it, pop it open. So it looks like it's a... There we go. Good enough. So just pop this out, and nothing right there. Super cheap packaging. Inside here we got some paperwork, and well, that's about all we got. Then we get the phone itself. So let's turn it on. There we go. We got a charger. So this, I believe, is a 10-watt charger. Just quickly check. Yep, 10 watts. Probably won't be visible. I'll try to get it in focus. But it is like right there, 10 watts. So yeah, super trash charger. Then we got a... it's not even Type-C. No. That's bad. Okay, so we got super crap charger, even crappier cable for it, and then we get the phone. Now, for a phone that was released in, when was it? This year, 2021, this is unacceptable. So anyway, the phone right here, let's start off with the screen specs. This is a 6.5-inch display with a resolution of 720 by 1600, so again, basically kind of crap. It's an IPS LCD display with an 80.8% screen to body ratio and 270 pixels per inch, so it, I would say, falls below the typical screen specifications. Just everything falls under. So just quickly finish this up later, and there we go. So you can now see the screen itself. So moving on to the cameras, which we have a triple camera setup at the back. Honestly, just count one as a usable camera. Rest of them are just utter garbage and shouldn't be included in the device. But hey, manufacturers tend to do that, so nothing to get... I mean, at this moment, I will point out one manufacturer just as a cherry here. What was it? Asus with the Zenfone 8, where they included only two cameras and didn't decide to, I don't know, include the trash, utter garbage 2-megapixel macro OTEPs just so their phone has more cameras. Just one, if it's decent, one, just stick with one. If you want to include two, maybe an ultra-wide, that's fine too, but don't pack in the 2-megapixel trash lenses that do nothing. It's literally insulting to have a device with such lenses. So anyway, the main sensor here is a 13-megapixel wide sensor. Then we got a, like I said, 2-megapixel macro and depth. Now, I am not expecting much from it. I'm just gonna, I want to go quickly into the macro just to see how bad it is. Hello? That was very fast. Okay, anyway, let's get my plant, and I'm guessing it's somewhere hidden because it's such a bad lens. Ultra macro, apparently they're not hiding it. Let's agree, whatever, just give me access to it. What is this? This looks abhorrent. Oh my, this is just disgusting. Okay, so yeah, I would probably take a nail and just drive it straight through those two lenses, just so I don't have to ever use them by mistake. So I'm not even going to go into the next ones. 16 megapixel or 13 megapixel wide sensor. It's nothing special. It's going to be obviously better than the macro, but I'm just this phone won't be taking any decent photos, so don't expect it. Then at the front, in this teardrop nut, we got a 5 megapixel sensor as well for selfies. And going over the specs itself, it comes with a Helio G35. Comes with several different variants of storage and RAM. So we have the 32 gigabytes, which comes with 3 gigabyte RAM, and 64 gigabyte version with a 4 gigabyte RAM option. Now, storage itself is also expandable via SD card if one of those isn't enough for you. And when you're buying this device, I do strongly recommend you to shelf out a little bit more and buy the 4 gigabyte RAM instead of the 3. 3 these days, I don't think it will suffice for majority of the tasks. It will make the device just or waste your time, for instance, loading apps. It's a little bit better to have more and just be a little bit on a safe side rather than fall short. So moving on to the battery. It has a built-in battery of 5000 milliamp hours, and with this trash charging at 10 watts, you will be charging for a while. This is probably a phone that you want to plug in during night and just charge it overnight. And lastly, I will also mention it has a fingerprint sensor at the back, which you can see right here, and no NFC, so you won't be paying with it if that's something that you wanted to do. And lastly, the price. It comes at about $114, something like that. So for about $100, it seems like a okay price, although I think there are a little bit better phones out there. On top of my head, I can't really remember which ones were they, but Xiaomi most certainly makes decent phones for $100, and they most certainly come with a Type-C charging port instead of a micro USB, I think or whatever it's called. So probably I would recommend you to go for that one. And yeah, not much more to say about it. For $100, it's an okay device, and that's about all I can say. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.